Good afternoon and welcome to the news. I am Doreen Kalokoh. Coming up in this edition of News are a delegation of the District Grand Lodge of Sierra Leone and the Gambia Scottish Constitution extends invitation to President Anisbai Kroma to unveil the new Rusum Lodge at Makama village near Makini. Sierra Leone's ambassador to the People's Republic of China, Alimami Petitu Kroma, calls on staff of the embassy for an effective teamwork and commitment for effective operations in the embassy. United States Undersecretary for Management Patrick F. Kennedy launches rainwater harvesting project at the United States Embassy in Freetown, and an indigene of the Masimbra village in the Koya Chiefdom Kalokoh district, Esatu Poto Bangura, calls on government to take more development projects to the Koya Chiefdom. All the stories, including business and sports, lined up in this edition of News Hour. The Sierra Leone's ambassador to the People's Republic of China, Alimami Petitu Kroma, has called on staff of the embassy for an effective teamwork and commitment for effective operations in the embassy. Ambassador Petitu Kroma made the statement during his familiarization meeting with staff at the embassy. Addressing staff of the Sierra Leone embassy in China, Ambassador Petitu Kroma told the staff that his main focus is teamwork if he should succeed, calling for a concerted effort and support from all staff. The embassy's success is said dependent on collective teamwork in the interest of Sierra Leone. He appealed for cooperation, calling on all to take the responsibility and share the successes that would be achieved and frowned against failures that may come a long way. As representative of Sierra Leone Ambassador Kroma said, "We do have a big responsibility to seek and protect our interests as well as our national and build on the existing ties between the two countries and work towards ensuring that such ties mutually benefit the two countries." He assured all of an open door policy since he came with an open mind, not with ideas of his own. He thanked the Deputy Ambassador, Madam Kumba Momo, for holding the fort. The Deputy Ambassador, Madam Kumba Momo, briefed the Ambassador on a range of issues around the mission. An indigene of Masimbra village in the Koya Chiefdom Kalokoh district, who is a nurse for over 20 years in the USA, Esatu Poto Bangura, has called on the government to provide job opportunities for the youth, empower women and girls, and support Ebola survivors and orphans in the Koya Chiefdom Kalokoh district. She was speaking at the Masimbra village, Koya Chiefdom Kalokoh district, during a community mobilization program on the way forward for the Koya Chiefdom. Sheku Somala reports.
This is Masimbra village in the Koya Chiefdom Kalokoh district. This is a village that lacks most of the social amenities of life and was among villages affected by the Ebola scourge. This village, like any other villages in the Koya Chiefdom, needs an uplift, and there must be a pushing force to make it happen. the very reason why a daughter of the soil, Asatupo Bangura, a practicing nurse of over 20 years in the United States of America, has decided to come to mobilize her people for development by firstly awarding those in the village and the Koya chiefdom in general who played a vital role in the Ebola fight and those who continue to contribute to community development. It all started with an overnight dance with Bubu dance and lantern parade as nearby villages converged at Masimira village to listen to what their daughter had to say. Those who accompanied Madam Asatupo Bangura to Masimira village from Freetown encouraged the community people to work with Madam Bangura for the development of the Koya chiefdom, especially in constituency 57. This was what she had to say.
First of all, I've been abroad for so many years. If I recall, I've been abroad for like 30 years. And I've been working as a nurse for 20 years, class of 95. I've given so much to the people of America. So I decided to come back home and come.
In order to address the problem of water shortage, an NGO, Enviro1 Sustainable Development Project, has handed over a borehole water well to the Songo community in the Koya chiefdom. The Enviro1 is a non-profit making organization with programs to help in community development. Joseph Stanley reports.
The handing over of the water well was appreciated by residents of Songo and its immediate environs, taking into consideration the present water shortage in the western area. According to the Minister of Political and Public Affairs, Nanette Thomas, government is concerned about the water shortage and that plans have been put in place to urgently address water shortage. She described the handing over of the water well as a timely intervention, which she said is geared towards addressing the water problem in the Songo community. Mrs. Thomas appealed to beneficiaries to take good care of the well as it is a community property and commended the Chief Executive Officer of Enviro1 Sustainable Development Project for the initiative.
I take this honor and pleasure for first hand over to the Honorable Minister. We go hand over to the town.
I will take the singular honor for hand over the keys to the community. Yes, Mr. Edman.
The Chief Executive Officer of Enviro1 Sustainable Development Project, Dr. David Kagbo, gave a brief profile of the project, noting that similar water well has been dug in other communities. He maintained that Songo is located in a strategic area but has been neglected in terms of community development. Dr. Kagbo informed residents in Songo of plans to construct another water well for them and stressed the need for proper maintenance of the well.
Hopefully this water well here go help for begin for solve that problem there. We hope say in addition to this water well, because the tongue big and this alone not going to be enough, we will hope say we will able to get another one where we will locate in our place where we will now be able to address and help all the people in Songo.
Residents of Songo thank the Chief Executive Officer of Enviro1 for the laudable venture and appeal for more support in the area of education, agriculture and microfinancing. The handing over of this water well will, among other development issues, address the problem of residents who travel almost half a mile to fetch water from unprotected streams. SBC News, Joseph Stanley reporting.
Well, let's take a short break.
Sierra Leone is always fondly remembered as the image of a lion. Whether one looks at the sprawling hills or the spreading rivers, Sierra Leone stretches as a pride of lions.
Many Sierra Leoneans don't remember when they last saw a lion. However, that did not stop Pedro de Sintra, a young Portuguese discoverer, from naming this great country Sierra Leone.
From 1462, when Sierra Leone was named by de Sintra, to the years of slavery and the years of freedom, Sierra Leone has come a long way to becoming a diversified and unified country.
Coastal Sierra Leone has always attracted attention from neighbors near and far away. The country's river Rukel, running into the great Atlantic Ocean, has always opened its doors to every human civilization for as long as it has existed.
Known as the Athens of West Africa, Sierra Leone has built a name for itself upon a solid educational foundation with colonial experimental institutions such as the Grammar School, Annie Walsh Memorial School, and Forabe College, institutions which led the All-Africa way for quality education for people of African origin.
Sierra Leone, a country of several pictures, of courageous battles, of slavery and of colonialism, of independence and of self-rule, of civil war and of activism,
of blood diamonds and of peace diamonds. Sierra Leone has emerged as a country, a concept and a conscience. Sierra Leone, the beautiful diamond of Africa.
If you are just joining us, you are watching News Hour live on the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. We continue with more stories. In order to have access in the community and to reduce the difficulties in moving around, the people of Sumaila Town in the west end of Freetown have begun work on the road. Nasiruddin Kroma filed in this report.
Men, young and old, women and children have taken up the challenge to improve access to their community by making the main road across their community. This road is of a serious significance to the Sumaila Town community. The people are highly energized as they concrete their road instead of tar. Having failed to win the attention for a requisite support from the concerned authority, the people decided to take the bull by the horn by embarking on resource mobilization, reaching out to some identified dignitaries. The work is being physically championed by the youth. One of the leaders at the site is Joe Cole. He says they are grateful to those who have individually contributed to the community project.
This community will be really the strength. We get man at this community where really it help way na Prima James. This road construction, it don't work for we, it don't work for we. We don't know how to tell and take it. We go, we try to border when John Monosi say, we the people go meet her for help, we ask her for help. We go, he start this road last year. Can we go far? We must cannot be ever the one I have a car up here or bicycle. People in the photo and the damage. But through the help we don't give we concrete force face. We vehicle in the camels can open and the one from net to morning. You know left they'll meet at this gate. We go meet and say, partner, we continue the road. He decided for give we 800 bags of cement. But give we 700 force. Then he decided for give we 10 million euros, some I order for connect, and he give we 5 million, so now we can continue, he go get onto we. So we praise him for that, we tell him, beaucoup thank you. Because the road, this cement we give we, with the concrete go right up, even the last side up time we go concrete it. Then none of the we honorable chef do a very big job for we. When an honorable Amadou Fofana, they give we 10 million euros.
Haja Ya Almami Bangura is an elder of the community. She says the road is very important to them and its deplorable state has inflicted pains on members of the Sumaila Town community and their visitors. The new road, Haja Ya Almami says, will make the community safer from motorbike accidents. Many have fallen victims of road accidents over the years, and the risk continued until they have finally found solution to their problem. The chairman, Abu Seba Bangura, says they have started as a community, but that they still expect further support from government, as other areas are already being provided good roads.
To end your news, we look at the main points again. A delegation of the District Grand Lodge of Sierra Leone and the Gambia Scottish Constitution has extended invitation to President Anisbai Nkrumah to unveil the new Wisdom Lodge at Makama village near Makeni. Sierra Leone's ambassador to the People's Republic of China, Alimami Petito Nkrumah, has called on staff of the embassy for an effective teamwork and commitment for effective operations in the embassy. United States Undersecretary for Management, Patrick F. Kennedy, has launched rainwater harvesting project at the United States Embassy in Freetown and an indigene of Masimbra village in the Koya Chiefdom Kalokoh district. Aisatu Potro Bangura has called on government to take more development projects to the Koya Chiefdom. Well, that's all in this edition of News Hour. On behalf of my news editor, Sheku Sumaila, I am Doreen Kalokoh in Freetown. News producer, Joseph Stanley. In case you missed all or some of our programs, to send us an email to SLBC. Contact us at slbc.sl. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. God bless you.